A rare morning stream. Okay, so we're 1929 playing Bakaz 1883 rated. And this is the closed Sicilian, which I obviously don't know so well. Knight f6, e5, knight g4, d4. Gets messy quick. Let's keep this with d6. Okay. I'm not so sure about bishop d7 there. So knight f6, e5 should be okay. And I think I'm going to fianchetto here. So I'm going to trade my c pawn for the d pawn. So I'm thinking between g6 and e6. I'm going, well, g6, I don't like that bishop of his. I'm going to go e6. I don't like this pin. So I'm going to go the standard route. Hello, Red Blade 2 and Führer. F4. So Queen B6 is a go-to move here. It attacks a couple pieces. In this case, he can't even move his bishop back. So Queen B6 is the very first thing I look at. It looks pretty good to me. So I'm just going to go ahead and play it. It's a very standard type of move after F4. So obviously I'm hitting this, but it's a poison pawn because he can go back. Although I would be hitting the knight too. So I mean, if I take, I'm attacking the knight, so he can't do that immediately. But he could play knight a4. But then I could, well, I can't take the knight. But then I could just go back. I could just go back in that case. Although he's got this, and then he can bring in his knight here, which I should still end up keeping the pawn, but he can get a knight. I don't know. It gets a little messy. Yeah, so let me look at that one more time. Instant replay. So take knight a4. Actually, I can't go straight back. Actually, that's a problem. I would have to go to a6. So if I take knight a4 and queen a6, it's not, I mean, my queen can easily get trapped here. But I think I'm gonna do it because I think, actually I'm just winning a free piece here. So let's just take a look at the obvious. Why not just take the knight? So how did he blunder so easily? That's why I didn't look at it, because it seems abnormal. So I guess I could take it with the queen too, more forcing. So I'm not sure how he missed that. I guess he had no choice. I don't know. Okay. So yeah, I'm missing obvious moves already. Well, let's see. Taking with the knight, I'm hitting the bishop. His bishop can't go anywhere. And he can't pin me. So I think I'm going to take it with the knight, even though I would like to trade. Yeah, I think I'm going to take it with the knight here. Hang on, though, because he has this. He's got this move, which is annoying. He has knight a4 if I take with the knight, which is pretty annoying. And yeah, I think that's not so good for me. I could go back to queen here. I guess I could go to queen a7 in that case. But it might be simpler to just take the knight with the queen. Yeah, I guess I'll do it this way. But I think I would have been okay there if I took with the knight and then queen a7. And my knight is still attacking his bishop. Ooh, I can't. Yeah, that's a good move. So I got to be careful here. But only his queen would be attacking me with a discovery. So might just be good to castle kingside here. I'm also thinking of maybe knight g4. Sorry, I mean knight b4. Attacking the bishop. If he goes rook here, I just take. He takes with the rook. That is kind of annoying. So maybe I should develop. Yeah, so I should probably castle here. Considering castling a queenside as well. No, I should probably do it kingside. Okay, let's do it kingside here. So unfortunately, even if I win this game, I'm going to have to win another game to set a new personal best because he's only 1883. And I'm not going to get my 12 points needed for a new personal best. My previous best was 1940 on Rapid. Okay, so he's playing well here. I don't really want my time is starting to get to burn. Okay, I'm actually going. Oh, do I want to do that? No, I don't really. I'm kind of scared. Okay. Well, I'm really. This is probably not the greatest move, but my time is really starting to burn. I'm getting a little bit nervous. He's got moves like this, which are problematic. So if I wouldn't, now that I see e5, I wouldn't have played knight b4. Yeah, because e5 is not good. So what if he plays e5 now? I guess I could play knight here. Oh boy, yeah, this is getting ugly quick. Okay, well let's just take care of this first. But this is getting uglier than I'd like it. It's getting uglier than I like it. Oh, hang on. Because if he pushes here, this bishop is gonna fall. Okay, so I have to go here. Oh, I might lose a piece here. This is getting really, really ugly. Oh shit, man. How did I screw this game up? I really screwed this game up. Oh man, and I'm low on the clock too. I really screwed this up. That knight b4 move was terrible by me. Yeah, this is really bad. So what if I go here? That might be a saving move. Might be a saving move. I don't know. Might not be too. Yeah, it probably doesn't save me. Yeah, I really screwed this game up here. That knight b4 move was terrible. And I'm really low on time here too. I screwed this game up so bad. Screwed this game up. Oh man, how did I screw this up? Yeah, it was that knight b4 move that screwed the pooch. It's a Shindog by him. Can't even attack its rook, okay? Well, I guess I can defend this. So I might be able to get away with this now. I don't think that last move was good by him. Hello, Nicola Drummer. I'm really low on time. 2 minutes. Even though I'm up a minor piece, that's a big discrepancy on time. That's a big discrepancy. But yeah, he had me there because I screwed up. He could have gained equality for sure. I think the rook b3 move wasn't a great move to start. He should have kept the exchanges going, in my opinion. I think he realizes that. He tried to get a little bit fancy there. He got a little bit greedy. He should have just tried to go straight for equality. Okay, game's not over. I only have 2 minutes left. Definitely not over. It's yeah, see? So just go backwards to the bishop probably. I could also just move the queen, but I don't have too much time to think. So probably taking here, keep things tied up would be good for white. I would probably take with, okay, what? Okay, well, I'm going to get rid of this problem first. I don't want to have to worry about that anymore. And then I guess I'll take the pawn. Yeah, this is going to be a difficult game still because of my time issue. I've got a minute 59. I'm up a bishop. I'm up a bishop. Okay, I guess my only course of action is here. So I'm up a bishop, but it's this time issue is going to be scary. Yeah, he wants to slip in here, hey? So, okay, I'm gonna try to trade queens here. I don't have too much time to think, so I gotta be quick on my toes. So I want this queen to be getting to these dark squares. Minute 42. Oh God, that's scary. So what about this check and he moves here? Does that help me at all? Let's just play it anyway. And what can I threaten? I don't know. I've got no time to think. I have no time to think. You know, obviously I would like it if he takes because I can get this rook here, but he'll probably push. It's just a safer move for him all around. Wow, so he did, okay, I guess this could be dangerous. Oh shit, because take, check, and checkmate. Is there no way around that? Take. I go here? Oh shit, this might be a forced mate here. Unless I can come up with something. Yeah, so take, right? Take, check. Here, maybe I go here, but then it's checkmate. Well, I could block with the queen, but it's... Okay, I think he's got me here. I think he's got me. Yeah. I may be able... Wow, okay. I don't know if that's good for him, but... He goes this way? Oh shit, yeah, this works too. There's probably a couple ways for him to have done this. Okay, well that's unfortunate, but he deserves it. Okay. So let's take a look at that game. So the closed Sicilian, I don't know very well, as you can tell. I really screwed that game up though. When I played knight g4, that was really bad. So let's take a look at this. You know, I wasn't even really sure what to play here. I guess g6 is the main line. Not my style. I played d6, which is okay. Yeah, so d6 is okay. I think d6 may be able to transpose if white plays d4. So yeah, so he didn't play d4, but I think if white plays d4, this transposes into the traditional, the traditional Sicilian, which isn't my style actually. So I guess this would give me options of going into like the Sveshnikov and stuff if I wanted. But that's, yeah, so maybe I don't like d6 because that doesn't because the knight is on c6, right? So I'm actually wondering, maybe I shouldn't be playing knight c6. Chess application? This is just Lichess. This is a website, lichess.org. It's free. So I'm actually wondering, like my go-to move here was knight c6, but it doesn't transpose into what I like it to. So I mean, a6 is a possibility. It even has a good win rate. I guess, I mean, a6 is a possibility because it's kind of not Najdorf-esque. Or maybe I just play d6 immediately, because that may transpose into the Najdorf, I'm thinking. So d6... I guess that allows f4, and I don't like playing against the kind of Grand Prix-ish. Yeah, so I guess that allows f4. But then, doesn't knight c6 still allow f4? I guess it does, but it's not as bad. So I don't know. I'm still not sure what I like to play here. e6. I've never played e6. Then knight c6. What would this lead into? Yeah, not quite my tempo. I don't know. I'll probably stick with knight c6, but then I have to learn all these different lines. See, what would be perfect here is if I could somehow transpose or offer transposition into the Najdorf. Thank you for the follow. I'm too old, I can't see. Chitsutote. Taimanov, I don't really know. I basically only know the Najdorf. The Can, I could see myself playing the Can because it's kind of a similar setup, and also I think it gains equality for the most part, because when I play against the Can as white, it seems fairly equal. But is there no way to transpose into the Najdorf here? I guess maybe not, because, but does it, I mean, can I offer any option to transpose into the Najdorf? Because that's what I'm most comfortable in. I'm not sure. That'd be a great feature to see what lines your current position could transpose into. Yeah, I mean, a6 is interesting, but it's a whole lot of theory I got to learn. I kind of like that most people won't be familiar with that, and it kind of knocks them out of their ball game. And then could even just play b5 right away to really throw things for a loop. Yeah, I don't know. Okay, well, anyways, that's just a continuous game. I'm not really sure what I want to play in the future. I've been playing the main line of knight c6, and then here, so I could play g6 here, but yeah, so I play knight c6, and then I guess here main line is g6, but d6 is fine, and yeah, bishop d7. I played a6 here, which Stockfish is hating, but only depth 19. But it's also only 11 games in the database. Can't really conclude anything from that. But Stockfish says just take and then d4. I mean, white is ahead in development, even though black would have the bishop pair. But white is castled and will have 2 pieces developed. So Stockfish is recommending this for white. And whoops, and then we're gonna lose a tempo here too. Oh no, I guess we give up, offer to give up that bishop. It's saying like knight f6. I mean, not terrible for black. Not terrible for black, but black has got to waste a few moves to just be able to castle. And white is all ready to start building up an attack here. So not the most comfortable position. But this was all kind of forced. I didn't really have much choice. Oh, that was because I played a6 though. Yeah, so maybe a6 is a little slow, a little reactive. So it's suggesting like g6 or knight f6. Yeah, try to get this king side developed. So maybe g6 or knight f6 are better here. I can see that. I can see that. Okay, but let's just keep going on. And this was all good. And then, yeah, this was just a big mistake because of, yeah, I guess queen b6 wins the piece right away. I didn't actually see that when I played it. But I guess that just wins the piece. That just immediately wins the game, really. And then I managed to screw up once or twice after this. But it's just, yeah, cleans. I didn't even see that when I played queen b6. Because I assumed that he'd be able to defend somehow, but I guess obviously he can't. So that's the problem with playing the bishop out first. And then, okay, I'm curious here. I spent a lot of time. I guess it's pretty equal, taking with the knight or the queen. Yeah, so you could take either way here. I was really on the fence. I figured that I could move the queen back to a7 if needed. If after here, what was I concerned about? I'm trying to remember. What was my one concern? Can't even remember now. No, sorry. That's what I did in the game. No, sorry. Here, my concern was. Oh yeah, well, my concern was here, and then I was going to go back to a7, but it says this doesn't work because bishop takes a4. I guess. Oh yeah, sorry. I just take it straight out. So I didn't even see that. So okay, but I could have taken anyway. So I guess let's just take a look where I screwed up. I'm pretty sure it's when I played knight. Later on, I played knight b4, and I think, yeah, I think here. I think this was bad. I guess this is not even where it's bad. So where did I make the mistake? Here. Okay, so queen b6 was terrible. So queen b6 is where I screwed up. And I also screwed up at the very end. The last move I screwed up, apparently. Not last move, but almost the last move. So I made a few mistakes here. Pretty bad. It's the first time playing chess in the morning. So it says it's recommending queen c5 or queen b4 or any other move. I guess this is bad, yeah, because of e5. Because, yeah, this bishop. But how come the other moves are okay? So why is... So queen c5 and then here. Why is this okay? I'm not quite sure. because when I go here, what's the difference? I don't quite understand the difference. So why is queen c5 okay, but not queen b6? Because so, and if I go here now, can't he just go here? It's saying then d takes e5. And if he takes back here, oh, I see. The queen is protecting the bishop. Ah, okay. That's why. So that's why it's saying go here, here. So that after he goes here, we can actually take and it's connected. That's cute. So that's, yeah, I like looking into it. Hello, eat chips. Go to bed. You got early boating in the morning. So yeah, so that's why it's saying queen c5, queen b4. It's also saying queen c4. Not quite sure about that. Let's take a look. Why does queen c4 also work? So queen c4, if e5, bishop c6. If he goes here, then it says d takes e5. And if f takes, then it says knight d5, complex. So if he takes here, oh, then we just take the bishop. Okay. So I should have put a little bit more time into that. So when I played queen b6, I felt a little bit pressured on, I felt a little bit pressured on time. But I certainly like the idea of staying on this diagonal, kind of an X-ray onto our bishop, X-ray defense. Okay, but I was okay. I was still winning here, and because he kind of messed up when he made that rook move. And Stockfish says it's completely winning here, completely winning for black, -8 for black. I was totally fine, and then I only had a minute, I only had 90 seconds on the clock, so I got a bit pressured, but I screwed up here, and I played king g7, which is mate in 8, which he found. He played like perfect. So good job to him. So basically any other move wins here. I made like the only move that loses, pretty much, like literally. Other than like going here or something, other than plainly giving a piece away. But I could even just give the rook away and still be winning. So I really screwed up with king g7. It's saying queen c5. I guess I'm safe here if I do nothing, but it looks like I'm not safe. But so here, it looks like I'm not safe. Ah, there's this threat. I didn't see that. But then there's still, okay, but it's, okay. So we're actually threatening mate, or almost mate. Okay, well, it's not almost mate, but we're threatening stuff. So I missed that. That's it. That would have been a cute move. That would have been a good resource to have seen. But it's also saying bishop e4. I mean, I had no time here, so I'm not going to berate myself on this too much. It's saying bishop e4. Okay, just putting in another defender on this g6 square certainly makes sense, and we can cement it in on f5 if needed. I like that resource too. That's cute. I like both of those resources. So queen c5, bishop e4. And it's also king h8 would have been better than king g6. King g7 was the very worst move I could make. So that's unfortunate. I missed a couple of defensive moves this game. And that's unfortunate. If I had won, yeah, I would have been really close to a new personal best, but I screwed up. Okay, well it was still an interesting game. But I'm still not sure what I want to play in the opening here. I'm still not sure. I'm probably going to continue with knight c6. I mean, I like when the work has been done for me. I mean, there's 20,000 games in the database. White is really no better, like 2% better in the long run for win rate. And against knight f3, I'm not sure. I might play g6 in the future. Although d6 is really certainly not bad. It actually has a better track record over the board than g6 does. So I really don't know. But what about against bishop b5? e5 has actually shown good success here. 29 h6. Okay, I'll look at that in a second. I just want to take a look at this opening again. e5 has actually had really good track record here. But yeah, a6 was not good because he can just simply take, and then I'm a little bit too far behind in development. After d4, I got to deal with it, and just slightly behind in development. So it's not my, don't really like this. Even though I have the bishop pair, if I play like this, he could play f4 or something. I guess maybe not f4 because it's similar. But it says he can even just trade down and continue with his development. Yeah. I mean, black is okay here, but black is behind in development. It's going to take me at least 3 moves to castle, and my pawn structure is a little bit worse. So I guess, yeah, a6, but I would have had to put a bit of time into really thinking about that, and this is just a 10-minute game. But I guess g6 here, or where was it? g6 here too, but it's not my style. It's not my style. Okay, so anyways, Nicola Drummer wants to look at move 29. h6 for white. Oh, h6. I mean, h6 could be played, but I'm up material. I just sit back, I just go back. He can't break in. So I would have been okay with h6, Oh, h6 for black? Oh, instead of king? Oh, it's clear that it doesn't work? Well, I mean, because I had so many other resources. It's just what he did. So he could play, there's 2 main moves, I guess. Rook takes. And then it's mate in 2 here. So you're talking about, okay, move 29. Oh, so h6. Okay, what it says queen f4 or queen h4. It's still mate in 6. So I guess, yeah, my king can't go here, and he's threatening to take here. And if I go back, he's just going to take here. So I can't really stop. I can't really do anything here. If I go here, check. Yeah, I mean, my rooks, I can't do it. He's going to queen here. It's just completely. So he just has to sidestep. Yeah, and any move here is fine for him. So yeah, I mean, I didn't want to play that. I mean, once he opens that up, I couldn't allow it. I was only thinking between which pawn I want to take with, but I actually think I actually thought he could just take here. This is what I looked at, and this is what scared me. Yeah, but he actually didn't do that. But I mean, I didn't play that, but. Here, I thought he was, he had a faster way to do it. I thought he was just going to take here. I thought that's his. Yeah, when I took here, I thought he was just going to go check. I thought that would have been a cleaner way. It is a cleaner way. Okay, so I missed some defensive resources that game, which I totally would have found if I had more time, but I didn't. Okay, anyways, new game against Fanina, 1820 opponent. Caro-Kann, I haven't seen that too much. One day I would like to explore the advanced variation. Right now, I still play the traditional. So my opponent moving very slowly, kind of suspicious, makes me suspicious. Knight f6. believe e5 is the move here. People play advanced. I believe advanced is actually preferable. Well, no, advanced is fine. I just don't know the theory. So knight g8, I think that might even be a half decent move, but it seems wrong. But so I'm just wondering if I want to play f4 before knight f3. Yeah, I'm going to do it. I don't know. I feel like it. I was also considering h4 here. So what about g4? G4 has to be good. And we suddenly get into a crazy game. We get all the tempos in the world. So what, f5 now? f5 doesn't look terrible, but I might be getting a little bit greedy here. f5 e6. There might not be a need to play f5 yet. Maybe I should develop a piece. Although even, yeah, I probably should develop a piece. Okay, I don't know, bishop e3. I'm burning lots of time needlessly. I'm going to try to castle queenside. I think there's no way in hell black wants to castle kingside. So he wants to get his queen here. But I think I could just move the bishop back and be fine. Or I could proactively take care of that with knight f3. Which I might do. He's got some stuff like a5, but I could just take it. So knight f3, if he does some fancy pants stuff, I don't think it's really going to work. Stuff like this. Well, I don't know, f5 could almost work. But I'll probably just push. I'm going to just play knight f3. I don't want to burn too much time here. It also will allow me to play, well, it's not a big deal, but okay. Annoying. That's annoying. So I have moved like knight a4 and I could put it on f5, but I don't really want to be doing that. But maybe just knight a4 to kick out the queen, and then, but then he's got queen a5, but then I can push c3, but then I have no square for my knight. So that's certainly an annoying move, no doubt. That's an annoying move. I mean, I really don't want to play b3. That's the thing. I do not want to play b3. God damn, that's an annoying move. I don't know. So queen a4, check, and then go back. I mean, he's going to just double pin, go here. I don't really like that. That's so annoying. I can't tell you how annoying that is. Maybe I should let him have it. So like queen d2, take, and then grab this, but it gets ugly. Gets ugly fast. I might let him have it. But I'm gonna let him have it, but I'm not happy here. First of all, I've burned like half my time already. So obviously, if he takes, I'm going to play rook b1. Rook b1, queen a3. Okay, so he doesn't go for it. And now I'm wondering... Oh, castling is scary here, though. Everything is scary. I'm scared of everything. Okay, let's just go here for now. Then I might be able to play like bishop d3 and f5 are ideas. So does he just lose the knight here? Not quite. I guess he can go in here. I'm really wasting time here. So what about knight a4? He can't go here anymore. So knight a4, he's got to move his queen back. Then I can castle. So let's just do that to buy some time for now. Buy some time and consider if I want to castle or not. It's dangerous because he can really throw a lot of annoying crap at me. And he can actually still castle kingside if he really wanted to. Probably not a good idea for him though. So if he moves the queen back, do I want to castle? I don't know if I do. What if I push here? Oh, that seems awesome. I should have done that before. I should have done that right here. I should have played f5. I only saw that now. So he can go back again for the second time in this game. For the second time, move his knight back to b8. Or sorry, g8. That would be funny. So knight g8, then what? Do I want to push this in? Probably. His bishop is really not so happy here. I got to be careful about this. So I got to be careful about that. He could, I guess he could go push here and then this. Okay, so he does go back again. I'm considering taking too. I'm going to lock it up though. I'm going to lock it up. His knight can't move anywhere. His bishop is very limited. These pieces are dead for the most part. I may even just castle. You know what? Should I take that? You know what? I'm just going to take it. I don't have time to think here. I don't really want to play here because this allows him to develop this for free. I may actually castle queenside, kingside. It's interesting. Or should I lock this up first? Can he play like a5? Take. I'm actually going to castle kingside. It's a weird move, but I have no time and I got to play crazy. It also helps me get off of this diagonal, but okay. Let's go here. Prepare this. I got to be careful about this knight. This knight is in danger, actually. I might lose a pawn here. Okay, he's going to blow that up. So let's continue with this. Down to 3 minutes. I guess he can actually get a minor piece out now after this, or even now he can go here. So he found a little escape route there. Okay, let's close this up a little bit. I don't care that he can take my bishop. I'm going to open this up. Still have to be wary of this knight. I'm also really low on time. So black is starting to explode here with his pieces, getting his pieces out. I would definitely like to get this trade off this knight, but I mean I really shorted myself on the clock, so I can't play too accurately here. I'll probably place this knight on c5 as soon as possible. I don't like it hanging out there. And yeah. Then again, so he takes there. Okay, interesting. So yeah, let's continue with this idea. I want that knight consolidated. Slowly gaining time on the clock, which is helpful. I don't really want to take this bishop because my knight is a bigger threat here. But then again, just for simplicity's sake, since I'm down on the clock, I could take it and force his king here. This bishop is really bad. This is a terrible bishop. It's a closed position. Yeah, and this rook is bad, and I'm not even up material here. I definitely blew the advantage I had in the opening out of that spatial advantage. It's because I spent too much time on the clock, and now I'm paying for it by playing subpar moves. This column is a bit weak, so I almost might want to transition things over to the E column. You know, push, take, check type of thing. Yeah, he's taking a lot of time to think. This bishop is so bad. I guess I can play it here. Might be a decent move. Okay, so he does take. He might not have liked that, what I was just starting to think there. So I lose a pawn. He's threatening check here. Or checkmate, actually. So I can't push that pawn because that's checkmate. I could do a discovery on the bishop. Or I could go this route, although that doesn't seem particularly helpful. Neither does this, but let's go this route to start. So I'm down a pawn. It does blockade this pawn, which is nice. And there's some threats of taking here, but I probably might want to readjust this rook here and then bring this over here. Try that. Yeah, this is a pretty good knight now. This blockade. Knights make the best blockade. I think I'm going to lose this game too, though. I'm just too far down on the clock. I didn't manage my time well this game. But so I'm threatening e6. I'm defending this square now. Interesting. I guess I have to take. Oh. Could almost take here, and these pawns are pretty strong, but are they strong enough? Maybe I should go this way. Try this way first. Try a cheapo move. I'm going to try for the cheapo first. So obvious what I'm doing here, though. Okay. So probably best if he just ignores this, I think. I don't know. At least I've caught up on time for the most part. I'm only down a minute now. I was down like 5 minutes before. So if he takes here, then I guess I can go check. That's probably not good for him. I don't know. I don't know. Because it's hard for me to move my queen in because of queen here check. So it's probably, but then the problem is, okay. Interesting. Okay, well let's go for the obvious first and see if he wants to sack the exchange. I just don't have time to dilly-dally around. So I don't think that was a great move for him, though. I think maybe just taking the pawn was better. Okay, so he does go for the sacking the exchange. I'm only up a pawn here. And let's defend and attack at the same time. Ah, crap. Okay, we don't like that. I didn't see that. Terrible. I don't know if I could have defended both, though. Was I able to go here? I'm not sure. I'm not sure where my queen was. I'm not sure if I could have played c1, queen c1. So, interesting position. I think I'm worse. It's hard to say. But I think black can scoop up these pawns slowly if he had more time. My pawns are too disjointed. I don't want to lose my first two games. Okay. Let's just attack the queen, I guess. He's gonna give it a check. He can't wait. Yeah, he can't wait to do that. So let's just go back to here. Stay on the dark squares. He could even just close in here, but he's probably going to activate the rook or push the pawn. This is not fun. There's a free pawn here. There's no checks by... let's just play it. But he can really get up in my grill. But you would think I could defend this. You would hope I could defend this. So pretty much equal on time now. I should be able to defend it with queen d2. Yeah. Should be. So this would be my next move, threatening a trade, which should be in my favor, but these are connected passed pawns. Well, one of them is passed, but these connected pawns are scary. And these are going to fall easily. His king can just go up the board. So let's just play this as stated. Keep things simple. Only a minute on the clock. This is a lot for me to have to defend here. Wow, okay. So I'm going to take and yeah, let's keep this going like this. This is not fun. Well, he drops a piece here and I am going to keep this going. 50 seconds on the clock. What a game. What a game. Fanina giving me a good game here. So I'm actually managed to get up on the clock slightly. 30, yeah, it's a sharp game for sure. 30 seconds on for him. He's really slowed down. If I can pick this pawn up, that would be fantastic, obviously. That should secure me the win. So I've got another pawn that I can hunt, but this is a scary pawn. Just going to buy some time. That's just a pure time buy. That's all that is. Same with this one. But now I can push the pawn, so this is not so great for black now. He's going to waste so much time on this too. So threatening a check and winning the rook. Yeah, this looks winning. Well, I'm going to win on the clock anyway. So killed him in the end game. That was a good game. That was not a boring game. I had no boring games yet today. So I got a measly 8 points out of that, but he made me work for it. That was a close game. I'm tired after that one. Those two last two games were pretty tough. But I would have won on time anyway. He really slowed down at the end there. That's the thing. You can't just think forever. That's why my position got a bit worse even though I was winning, because I had to play quickly. So he should have sped up there. Okay, at least I got one win. He's FIDE rated 1300 from South Africa. That seems about right, considering I had a 1100 performance in my last tournament from a week ago. Hello, Monkey D. Ruffy and Prometheus Redblade. Yeah, okay. So let's take a look at that game. Oh, right, the Caro-Kann. Okay, so knight f6. I guess this is not a good move, yeah. So e5 is the best response here. I thought this was actually might be playable, but it's only been played 5 times in the database. Yeah, e5. Stockfish just loves e5 here. I've seen this before, and I think I just remember that e5 just works out. I'm gonna let it think just for interest, just out of curiosity. A little bit past depth 26. I'm just curious what it'll come up with. By the way, did you guys hear Leela beat Stockfish in the recent TCEC championship by a fair margin? Well, it's something like, I think it's not over yet. There's still like 6 games to go, but the score is something along the lines of like 50.5 for Leela to like 46.5 for Stockfish, something like that. So Leela is starting to, well, it's not Leela Zero. It's just Leela. You're thinking Alpha Zero. But, well, I don't know. Leela is very slowly starting to have an edge over Stockfish now. So currently, it seems as Leela is a hair stronger than Stockfish. It's pretty close, but Leela is starting to get an edge every tournament. So the neural networks are taking the rise. It's kind of scary too, because it's like a lot of the openings and stuff could be reconsidered as these engines get stronger. Like everything I'm looking at now even could be obsolete in 5 years. In fact, it probably will be. It's kind of scary and kind of a waste of my time. Okay, so I'm just gonna, we're depth 26. I'm just gonna let it go a few more moves in. I'm gonna play like another game or two, and then I have to have lunch. So I'm not used to streaming in the morning. It's kind of weird. But yeah, I mean, e5 is just the way to play. And then it's saying, it's saying knight fd7, probably to reroute it to like b6 or so, or maybe even to play c5 after. What's for lunch? I'm probably going to eat like a pig and have some leftover fried chicken, or probably some leftover fried chicken. Oh, I've got a tiny bit of leftover Chinese food. I'll have that as well. Yeah, I'll probably do that. If there's any leftover chicken, I'll have that, and then I got a tiny bit of leftover Chinese food, and maybe some watermelon. That's my lunch. Okay, so depth 27. Let's just let it run to 29. 29, and then I'll go from there. Yeah, there's a fried chicken place here that is actually a fair bit better than KFC. Much better. It's very good. One of the few restaurants here that's actually pretty good. Thank you for the follow, Monkey D. Ruffy. Okay, so one more depth, and then we shall continue the analysis on this game. So it's kind of interesting because this is actually almost like the advanced Caro-Kann because of e5 here. Better quality chicken? Well, everything. First of all, it's like way like the batter, like the fried skin is way thicker. It's like really crunchy, tons of outside crunchiness. It's also slightly spicy, gives it a little bit of a kick. And the chicken itself is like, the chicken pieces are huge. They're not little dinky things like KFC. And it's just better all around. It's the marinade inside the chicken is better. It's really good, actually. It's called Lee's Chicken. Okay, so come on, one more ply so I can continue on. But yeah, as I was saying, this is almost like the advance because we do play e5 here. The difference is that we're actually doing it with tempo because we're kicking out the black knight. Yeah, I could show you an image, but it's actually looks better in person even. You know, it's really good chicken. Their sides are pretty bad though. So like, and they have like no vegetables. Okay, so yeah, just e5 is clearly the best. Nothing comes close. And then knight g8 is, yeah, second best here, but it's actually preferring knight fd7. Knight fd7, and then f4 is actually fine here. So it's been played once over the board. So it's saying f4 or bishop e3. Anything is good. Even a3 it's saying, which I don't like. Seems too passive. But bishop e3, f4. It's saying knight ce2. Kind of weird. Does it want to put it on c5 or maybe to g3? Probably to g3. So it likes anything here. Okay, but he played knight g8 and I played f4 here, but Stockfish is actually liking bishop d3. I consider that as well. I strongly considered bishop d3. It's also kind of like a waiting move in a sense. I'm developing, but I have my options open if I want to castle queenside or kingside. So it kind of leaves my options open, bishop d3. And it's liking knight f3 as well. So bishop d3 or knight f3. So it's not so hot about f4 really. It gives it a 0.8 or point, now it's 0.9. Now it's 0.1 evaluation. But it does prefer bishop d3 a little bit. Okay, let's just look at the mistakes I made this game. So apparently rook e1 was a blunder, just a straight up blunder, because of bishop takes c5, which is what he played. I'm not really sure. I guess that just slows me down, but it says that this is better for black. Okay, but here it says it's recommending knight d3, so not allowing black to trade there. So it's saying queen d3. I'm trying to understand why that is good, because if he takes now, not really sure why that works as it does. Oh, maybe we're threatening taking here. Okay, and then it also says I made a mistake here. It's saying keep that where it is. It's saying knight h4, which I can understand. Although it's also saying just rook f1, which is a little interesting. So if he takes here, then f7. If here, then mate. Oh, weird mate. Yeah, okay, that's interesting. Okay, well, I'm going to play another game. These have been tough games, though. Okay, so we have an 1803 opponent. I'm getting a lot of low-rated opponents here. So kind of a London-esque game here. Okay, I always forget if I like... This is okay. I think Stockfish actually prefers e6 here. And just to appease Stockfish, I'm going to play e6. Normally, I play knight c6 here, which is okay. But Stockfish, I think, gives it a minuscule edge for e6. This is all if I remember correctly. a6 is also playable. So I'm actually going to play a6 right now. I'm wondering if I want to encourage that trade. No, I should probably play bishop e7. I was thinking of b5, and then b5 take, but this seems to make more sense. So now I will play b5, and then I think I will castle here. So he might go crazy here, and this gets a little unsettling. He could play h4, which I think is certainly fine. It's probably even good. Okay, he doesn't. I would like to trade off this bishop now, and I could almost do that, but he could always go here. So maybe I should, but this weakens this so much. So let's take care of that first. Let's just go bishop b7. I don't want to get into time issues this game. So let's take care of this diagonal first. Then I may be able to play e5, even though it weakens d5 like there's no tomorrow though. So yeah, so there it comes h4. There, yeah, that's scary. It's scary. So maybe d5. Is that too early? d5, take. Okay, let's go here. I don't know. I'm not liking this. This is, I think this is good for white, but we'll see what happens. I'm not insanely terrified yet, but I'm uncomfortable. Yeah, now I'm really uncomfortable. So this is not so pretty. I'm very uncomfortable here. I don't like this. I do not like this. Let's see what I can do. I don't like this. I hate this. Yeah, I don't like this at all. He cut this off. Might be my opportunity to move in here. What about knight g4? No, let's just ignore that for now and keep pushing here. I have lots of time though. This is an important stage. So if he goes here, I don't know, maybe f5. He does go there. I also have here, but then he can go back. I don't know. I've gained some pretty good compensation here. What about even just pushing again? Looks pretty good. Everything looks pretty good here. So what about just push again? If he ignores it, I'm threatening, like this is really opening up. I don't think he can ignore it. And if he takes, yeah, I'm going to push again. Let's just keep it simple here. Yeah, so push again. I mean, and then I can bring in my queen. So should I push again here? He can get his rook underneath it. That's a problem. But I've got my queen, so let's just push again. It might have been a hasty move. It might have been better to move queen first, but oh, this is a little bit weak too. So yeah, so queen here, threatening check, mate. So this looks pretty good. Threatening checkmate here. What can he even do anything about that? I guess he could push here, but this is looking bad for him because I can do a check and then I can push here and win a piece. So I think when white moved his knight, he moved his knight like 3 moves in a row. He went like boom, 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 you know, moved it like here. I think that was too slow for white. And now I think he's going to get punished. Go, because we're threatening mate. If he pushes here, I simply go check, move out the king, and then I push here and I win a rook. So I think this is game over, but we'll see what he can come up with. Yeah. I mean, I definitely felt a lot of relief once he moved that knight like 3 times in a row. That just gave me too much maneuverability to break in. He should have kept his he should have either defended immediately or else kept this threat going more aggressively. The knight move is too slow in my opinion, but what do I know? Oh, A1? I guess I didn't even consider that. I guess that's the best move. Yeah, I didn't even consider that. That's definitely the best move. Not even close. Not even close. That's by far the best move. So I guess, yeah, white is totally fine there. Totally fine. So what would I do if king A1? Well, this diagonal is a little bit dangerous for him. So maybe push here. I guess he could take... Oh, he ignores it. He ignores the mate. Okay. I guess he can go there first. So I wonder if I should have... No, because I had to kick him out. Yeah, so... Yeah, back to this again. I might have screwed up there too. I might have played way too quick. But I've got knight here. And then check... Oh, wait. I guess that doesn't work, right? Okay, what about here? And then take... No, that doesn't work. This bishop is too strong. So what if I kick out this bishop? Yeah, I don't like that bishop. Oh, man. I totally missed king A1. Totally missed it. Could also bring in this other knight like this. If I go here, here, check. That bishop is too strong. Oh, but there's this. If I can get a knight here. That bishop is still way too strong. I want to take out that bishop. What if I move the knight out this way? Attacking his queen. If he takes here, I can take his bishop. I end up a pawn there. And this might work. So take here. What if he goes here? Then I trade and I trade again. So this might work. Getting a long time here. Just want to double check. Yeah, so yeah, and if he goes somewhere like this, I just take the bishop. So yeah, so this would be the follow-up, and then I don't really want to give up that queen. That's a problem, but I can take this. So it is material, so I will try this. Hopefully it works. We're getting low on time. I totally missed king a1. I'm not happy with myself about that. That was terrible. So yeah, so I just end up a pawn here. It would actually be nice to kick it out, and then I want to actually keep this like this, but I can't do that. But this is okay. He can't check me. So this is like a really good bishop if I can keep it. I'm pinning him here, so I could play e5, which would be good. But it also opens up my king here. Okay, so he sees that. I like this check though. I like this check. I could also go back this way, which might work. But I want to kind of keep this bishop where, like, so I could do this, and if here, but then he can push again, and that's not good. Yeah, he could play here. So I'll probably keep this check, but then he's got this push, but I'm going to do this. I have no time. So I'm kind of worried about this. I'm still hating this bishop. I want this bishop gone. I don't like this bishop. It's way too strong. It's way too strong. I'm still angry at myself for missing king a1. That was really bad. And I managed to get myself into time issue again. So I'm thinking about taking with the knight, but probably taking with the pawn is better. But if I take with the knight, I'm attacking his bishop, that bishop that I hate. But if I do this, he's going to have to move the knight. So I guess I'll do it with the pawn, even though I hate that bishop with a passion. I really hate that bishop. Did I mention I hate that bishop? Okay, so let's go check again. He's probably going to do this. And I could actually pin him this way, which I might do. Or I could take first. Does it matter? I don't know. I wasted some time there. I'm not sure if it matters if I take first or not. I don't know. I'm not sure if it works out. There's probably a difference, but I don't have the time to figure it out. Okay, so I really let myself get really low on the clock here, unfortunately. I'm sure I messed this attack up. Okay, so, yeah. He wants to do that, right? Okay, let's take it here. He's going to have to give up the rook for free. I'm going to take here. Okay, I'm going to go into speed mode now. I only have a minute 44. I have to go into speed mode. Speed mode engaged. You can tell because I should have just taken here. You can tell speed mode has been engaged. Okay. It's time for white to resign, but he doesn't want to. Yeah, I'm playing terribly now. I should have just went check, but I should have just went check here. Okay, let's do it this way. Oh, he wants a stalemate, but he's got too many pieces. He's got too many pieces. Okay, I'm not saying good game just because he didn't resign. Also, yeah. Okay, well, he said good game, so I shall return the good game. That was really bad for me. I totally missed king a1. I didn't even consider it a possibility. So that was really bad for missing king a1, so I'm not happy about that. Not happy with myself on that one. Okay, I got 7 points, so I'll take all the points I can get. I'm 1932, so if I win my next game, there's a good chance I'll set a new personal best. Depends what rating my opponent is. But my previous best was 1940, so I'm pretty close. Let's take a look at this game. Okay, this guy keeps challenging me, so that's very annoying. So that means I have to go and change my preferences and change my privacy so that no one can challenge me. Only friends can challenge me because they can't take no for an answer. So get a life. Okay. I don't know why people do that. They keep challenging me for a game and I decline. They keep challenging. Like, take no for an answer, you know. Super annoying. Okay, so let's take a look at this game. So D3. Yeah. So I already stated my thoughts on this. So actually, I thought I preferred E6, but actually knight C6 here is the main line. And Stockfish says knight C6, E6, H6, A6, all the same. So yeah, anything could be played here. The one with the best performance has been A6 though, but only 11 games, so it really means nothing. Okay, so yeah, I guess I could have played knight C6. But they're all fine. Really, they're all fine. And you kind of get a chance to play all those moves anyways. So this was all fine. Yeah, you know, H4 scared me, but I'm still okay here. In fact, I guess H4 is not a great move for white, but it's a scary move nonetheless. It's a scary move to see. Yeah. But I guess this is good for black. I guess rook e8 was certainly, yeah, rook e8 was good. It's the best move currently. It's also saying maybe knight c6, but yeah, rook e8 was good. He does have a king here, and he doesn't want to really castle kingside because now this isn't a threat anymore. And if he castles, I guess he could castle queenside, but I have all of these pieces up his throat. So rook e8 kind of forces, I mean, well, it doesn't force anything, but it puts more pressure indirectly on black, on white, because if he wants to disengage his king from my rook, he's going to have to castle, and neither side is safe for him for white to castle. So rook e8 is fine. It's also saying king h8, but I'm not going to play king h8. What, h6 here? Oh, h6 would be the last move I would play. This is the last move I would play. Let's see what the evaluation is. Yeah, so it says it's equal here. But yeah, just take, you know. Yeah, he just takes. So I just lose a pawn there for nothing. I can't take because now it's game over. You know, he can bring his knight in. So best I could do is here. And it's just, yeah, it's just over. So yeah, I would never play h6 in a million years. Okay, so anyways, this is all good and dandy. I played pretty much perfectly so far. He played h5, getting really aggressive. So I played b4 here, which was okay, but I guess there were much better. Okay, well, there was one slightly better move, but b4 was good. I don't know why it's saying it's an inaccuracy. It's the second best move, but it actually likes h6 now, oddly enough. Oddly enough, it likes h6 now. So what changed? Well, for one thing, I have the knight on c6, so it might be close enough to as a defending resource. And also white has castled, although I don't know how that changes the position better for us. The only difference I can hear is that we have the knight on c6. So it's saying here h6 is playable. And after this, it's saying that we can defend if we're safe about it. I guess this is kind of a slightly of a concern, but also we're threatening this. I guess that's one of the issues, but I don't really like this. I mean, it's scary to play. I still like b4, even though it's liking h6 here. That's a scary move to play. Maybe in over the board game, I may play it, but that's scary to play. But Stockfish likes it. Stockfish says it's safe, but that's a dangerous venture. So I'm happy with my b4 move. I'm happy with b4. So far I played really well. And yeah, taking with the pawn is better than the knight by far. And I played a5. Stockfish is liking h6 here again, or knight a5. Okay, no, a5 caught up though. a5 caught up. But it's still liking h6 slightly. But overall, I played really well here, no problems. a4 is the best move by far. a3, the best move by far. And so a2 is a mistake. Yeah, I did think I played a2 too quickly here. I did say that. a2 is okay, but it's saying it's saying h6. Here h6 makes more sense because there's a knight blocking his queen, but there's also queen a5, and that's what I considered. I wasn't sure if I should have played queen a5 before a2. And it's saying that it would have been slightly better to play queen here. So if he went here, then it's saying d5 here, but if we do go check, it kind of works out to how it did though. But not a huge deal, but I should have thought about it slightly more. Queen a5. So no big issues yet. Overall I still played very, very well so far. Okay, I guess queen a3 was not the best way forward. It's saying I should have done this tactic first, which makes sense. But I didn't see that yet. Knight takes e4. It's also saying queen takes g5. I totally didn't see that. Oh, that's why queen a5 is good. Because if he tries to defend... Oh, wait. I'm confused. Oh, because he moves the knight. Yeah. But... Wait a second. Okay, oh yeah. Oh, I totally missed this hanging bishop. You're wondering what the meaning of number... So this number is the evaluation of the position. So if the position is 0, then it's equal for both sides. If it's minus 13.6, it's like much better for black. If it's plus 13.6, it's much better for white. Basically one is like equal to like a pawn, you could say. So like if I'm up a pawn and you don't consider anything else on the board, it'll be +1 if you're white or -1 if you're black. Yeah, so that's what that is. So with that being said, I totally missed the bishop hanging here. Yeah, well, it wasn't that it was hard to see. It's that I had the tunnel vision in trying to mate him. I actually thought, yeah, I totally missed king a1. I thought it was just mate here. So that was just terrible by me missing that. And even if not queen takes g5, it's saying knight takes e4, this tactic once again. Or even, yeah, and then the third best is queen a3 check. But I could have gotten this tactic or else just take up the bishop. So that was really bad tunnel vision by me. So I see this now, and then yeah, it was pretty easy to clean up here. Actually, it's kind of interesting because, I mean, obviously, like, white's king is pretty scared here, but I have my own threats to worry about, and I'm actually not up any material, I don't think. Yeah, it's actually equal material, but it's actually -11, which is pretty crazy. So this was all good. And yeah, here it was tempting to take with the knight. It actually says it's pretty equal between taking with the pawn and the knight. It gives a tiny edge by... Well, now it's saying the knight is better. It's pretty equal. You could take either way. The reason why I almost took with the knight is because we're attacking this bishop, which I wanted to get rid of. But either way is fine here. And I immediately played e4. I was low on times, so e4 was good. So overall, I played pretty well. I just kind of missed that free bishop. Otherwise, I played pretty well. In fact, if you look at the computer analysis, it says, you can't see it because of my webcam, but if I move the webcam, you still can't see it because it blocks off. But I actually I have a 12 average center pawn loss this game, which is about as low as you can possibly go. Even if yeah, that's pretty much perfect. 12 average center pawn loss. That's about as low as you can go. I think the lowest I've seen it, if like two grandmasters play in a slow game, is like 7. Okay, even though I made 2 mistakes this game, it's still only 12 average center pawn loss. That's just because my position was so good. Okay, so yeah, so I'm just seeing if I played this all the fastest way. Yeah, it just says take, and then it actually strongly prefers taking with the rook. I guess that makes sense because if he takes back, it's checkmate in 2. And so I should have taken with the rook, I guess. I guess that makes sense because we're threatening taking here. And if he takes back, yeah, I guess that totally makes sense. Although I only had 2 minutes on the clock. So taking with the rook would have totally made more sense. Okay, so this session is only a 1.5 hour session, but it's like the first morning session I've streamed in a long time. Normally I stream at night. So I did pretty well. Some of this coincides into yesterday because of the time difference. So I didn't actually play 9 games this session. Not sure how many I played, maybe 3. But overall I did pretty well. So I am 1932 now on rapid. Pretty decent climb there. So I'm only 9 points away from a new personal best. So I'm going to have lunch now, and I might be back I might stream again in the afternoon. We'll see. But I will definitely stream again this evening after dinner. So thanks for stopping by, guys. I see a few new faces. That's because I normally don't stream at this time slot, but I had some free time today, so I could. Okay, I'm going to have lunch now. Thanks for watching, and good night. Well, or good afternoon.